So hi, I'm currently working on the first property I ever bought. I've owned this property for over 20 years and it's been a buy-to-let or a single let ever since. But now the tenants just recently moved out, so I've decided, because it looks like it should work, to convert this property into serviced accommodation. It should appeal to some holidaymakers, but it'll also appeal to people working in the area as well. So it will have dual functionality. So at the moment I'm working on the bathroom, and whilst it's all stripped out, it made sense to insulate the walls. So I'm using insulated plasterboard, which will help the EPC for the property. But as you can see as well, prior to insulating, I've rendered the walls. And the reason I've rendered the walls is because previously it was black lime plaster, very dusty, and what I have done is I've treated the wall with blue grit to provide a key for the render, which also kills the dust off, but it also helped me straighten up the walls sufficiently to be able to bond the plasterboard onto the walls nice and straight. The existing walls are a long way out of level, lumpy and bumpy, so putting a render coat on first has helped straighten the wall, but it also helps with the air tightness because it fills any draft gaps, and the render coat will help keep the heat in, as well as the insulated plasterboard, because you're reducing the number of air paths to the outside. So now I've got the window wall set up, as you can see. That's going to help me set out the rest of the electrical and plumbing in the room, because it was so out of plumb, it was hard to work out where my datum was for working to. But now I can level down from that. I've got my datum line. I can get the tubes for the electrics first fixed. We can get the pipes in the right place. You know, everything should now work out nicely. Now I've got a proper datum to work for. And once those are all in, we can then finish plastering the room. So once all that first fixing's done, we can then finish plastering the room, and it will be starting to take shape then, and it'll be looking a lot better.